Good morning. Today is a Saturday and I am poorly. Yeah, I haven't been at work because I've been ill. I'm wearing my t-shirt Jamie sent me yesterday from America. Thank you, Jamie. And I've just been to Boots because I've got to go get that's all medicine. All medicine, vitamins and medicine because I'm poorly. So yeah, and I look at just walking back home now. And I've actually got work to do tonight. And I'm poorly, and I don't want to. Boo. So because I've been a bit down lately, and as you would have seen now in the daily vlogs, I had a pretty rough week with my mental health. And I've noticed it is creeping back. And so I want to do something about that. Because lately, I think I've been pretty good. I remember it happens, I'm like a roller coaster with my emotions. I'll have really good highs, really good lows, to the point where I actually don't think I suffer from depression. I think I'm manic depressive. I think or what most people know is bipolar. So I think I've got that, in all honesty, because it never, I don't know, because I know people who are depressed and it hits them just the way it hits me. But I can be a bit manic when I'm in my highs, and I've always got energy to burn. I've always got to set up new projects. And I read a graphic novel once called Marbles, and that is about a woman who suffered from bipolar, and it's how her journey and how she dealt with it. And every page spoke to me. I went, that's me through the good and the bad. And I was like, that's me. So I've been prescribed antidepressants before, and no fault to anyone who no disrespect or offense to anyone who takes them, because medication is needed for some people. It's just outright needed. But I would really like to not have medication. I don't even take like the contraception, because I don't like anything that can have really bad side effects, because I know one of the weirdest side effects to antidepressant is that you can actually have suicidal thoughts depending on the medication you're on. And I get really bad mood swings when I'm on the pill and stuff like that. I can get really bad with that. Like I notice I'm a lot more depressed when I'm on the pill. So stuff like that. But I went to Boots and I've thought of trying some vitamins, because one of the things that I don't do is I don't really look after myself health-wise, and I need to sort that out. I think, in every sense, like vitamins, exercise, diet, blah, 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 blah. In no way am I a nutritionalist. No way am I educated in this. I have done my research for these, and I also know that not all vitamins actually do anything. I know that, a lot of this you just pee out. But I've gone to Boots and I've bought what I think could possibly help me. And this is what I bought. So my most expensive item was actually buying a stronger dose of vitamin D. My dad is actually vitamin D deficient. Most of us probably are in the UK. I haven't been tested for it, but I'm going to be. And vitamin D deficiency can actually symptoms can include joint pain, which I have, weight gain, which I do, and depression. It can lead to depression. So my dad has recommended I take these once a day, because that's what the doctor prescribed to him, and so I'm going to be taking them every day, see how I feel. Cod liver oil actually these ones have vitamin D anyway, but it's a very small amount, but that's obviously, cod liver oil is good for joints and stuff like that, and because it's got vitamin D and that could help. Evening primrose oil is good for leveling out hormones and mood swings. Now, I don't necessarily really have mood swings, but obviously when my anxiety hits, that can be very irrational, stuff like that. So I'm just kind of thinking this could calm me down a bit. Who knows? We'll see. These, I don't really think I need, but glucosamine sulfate is what you find in cartilage and stuff like that. And apparently this is meant to be good for joints. I don't think my joint pain is anything like that, but these were very, very cheap in Boots. I think they were £1.50. So when the rest were quite pricey. So, but because they were so cheap, I was like, I'll get them anyway, and we'll see. These are just some calming pills, natural remedy calming pills. I know it had valerian root in, which is good for sleep. It makes you sleepy, it calms you down. I've got valerian tea It had some other things in it, but I especially got it for the valerian root. And it's just meant to kind of tackle stress and mild anxiety. And I just thought, you're meant to have 2 a day, 3 times a day. But I thought if I just have 2 a day, maybe it might just help with everything else. And then I got a little pill box to help monitor my daily intake of them. And you know, it might not do anything, it might do, I kind of go excessive. When I do stuff like this and I get something in my head, I do go big or go home. I only went to go get vitamin D and then I went a bit crazy. I already had them, but I went a bit crazy and bought other stuff because I thought, well, why not? It might help. And honestly, I feel really good about myself. Even if they don't work, I just feel good because I'm trying. I'm trying to do something that helps me feel in control, which we've already talked about is that one of the biggest key points to my anxiety. I also feel like I'm not giving in. Even when I was really, really, really bad on Monday, and I was horrendous on Monday, I was still trying really hard to be in control, to talk myself through it, to acknowledge that I know what I'm going through, and even though it's irrational, I can try and be rational, and that makes no sense. But I feel really good that even just going to Boots and buying some vitamins, it's the right thing to do. It's the positive, progressive step, not the defeatist one. So I feel good. I feel good. So I'm at home and I have been working at the PC most of the night, working on some prints for Patreon because I didn't have a print ready for this Patreon. So I've just ordered them and it's like a nice Halloween thing and there's a couple of little extra goodies for you guys. So anyone who gets anything delivered off me, regardless of how much you pay, and a little extra something because I'm in a very good mood. And I also have just developed an appetite. I haven't eaten all day, not one thing. I barely even drank anything, which is so naughty when you're poorly. But I am about to, I've just spent 20 quid on takeout because I'm hungry all of a sudden, and now I'm like, I'm starving, and I've got 50 minutes to wait till food apparently. So yeah. I will have earned that food. I may have 100% overestimated how much food I ordered. That looks disgusting on camera, but trust me, that is beautiful. Right guys, it's now 2 a.m. and I am about to go to bed. But do you know what I've realised is lately I haven't been telling you what my good deed of the day is. And I think more than ever, since like I've been having a bad week, I should be doing that. And I always try and do a good deed a day because, like, you know, something to vlog. It's not something to vlog. What I mean is because I do a good deed a day in my vlogs, it encourages me to actively think about what my good deeds of the day are. And I've actually got quite a few that I want to mention. But today I'm going to mention 2. So you get 2 good deeds of the day. On Kickstarter, I have pledged for 2 local independent comic books to be done. One is called The Trade, and I pledged a comic book they did called Take Only Photographs, Leave Footprints. Is that what the full name is called? Leave Only Footprints. Take Only Photographs, Leave Only Footprints. And I think, you know, it was a beautiful book. And I'm sure I mentioned it when I went to Sci-Fi Comic-Con. I was walking through the marketplace and I was looking at this beautiful mermaid book and I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Blah, blah, blah. And then I looked to my right and I saw this book and I went, I've pledged that. And I looked at them and I went, and they looked at me and went, you're Lucy Myatt. We wanted to come and thank you because they were mutual friends and stuff like that. And that was just me pledging just to support a comic book that I didn't even know about. It just looked beautiful. And now I know them and they're very talented and they work so hard. And so I've kickstarted for their next comic, which is The Trade. I think, if I remember correctly, no matter what you pledge for, you get a PDF version of Take Only Photographs, Leave Only Footprints. And so you can effectively get both their comics with this pledge. So yeah, I'll put the link below to that Kickstarter if you want to check that out. Hopefully I'll do a review of some of it at one point in the future in my main channel when I get it. I also pledged for a beautiful, beautiful soul called Ghost Island. He comments below. So yeah, so Joey Oliveira, he comments below and he's been a big supporter of my channel. And he sent me a message recently, and I'm so sorry if you didn't want me to read this out, But it said, "Hey Lucy, I've been watching your vlogs since day one and haven't missed one. I just wanted to say thank you for continuing to inspire and motivate, whether it's about your business or life. It's been a real treat seeing you grow as a person over time. 12 months ago, while watching your videos, your passion for comics really shone through and actually got me into them via your reviews/recommendations. I was hooked, which has since led me down this different path in life, actually making them, as I've since launched a Kickstarter for an issue I wrote. I just want to say thanks again, and hopefully I'll bump into you at a Comic-Con circuit next year so I can thank you in person. Continue to motivate and inspire. It can change people's lives." I was having a really bad day, and I sent him a message saying, like, "You have no idea how much that means to me. I'm actually sitting here really tired, working really hard, put myself into an early grave." And sometimes you do think, like, do enough people like what you do? Is it, like, not risk versus reward? I do it because I enjoy it. But the fact that sometimes when I'm tired and I'm drained, and I do think it's what I'm doing working, just for one person to message me and say that makes everything worth it. And it moved me so much. It just wow. Yeah, wow. And it's just, you'll never, ever, ever, ever understand how much them kind messages motivate me. You say I motivate you, well, you motivate me to carry on doing all this, and I love it, and it's great. And how could I ever repay him? By at least pledging his Kickstarter. And I'm pointing it out that I'm pledging his Kickstarter, and the link for his will be below too. Did I say what it was? It was Ghost Island? But yeah, it's Ghost Island, and I'll put the link below for that as well. So if you could at least check both of them out, do your good for the deed for the day, and even if you just share them, you know, on Twitter or Facebook, so someone else might see it and pledge it, because that's what happened with Take Only Photographs for me. Was someone shared it and I pledged it because it looked beautiful. I didn't even know them. So just by sharing something, you can really help it. By helping me, you can share my vlogs. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Wink. But yeah, it's really late. I'm gonna go to bed. I keep forgetting to tell you about these good deeds. So there's my two good deeds for the day that I did yesterday. But 2, so evens out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.